Okay, here we are again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry, I'm fixing my mic.
that was very delayed. Yeah,
I know. I was fixing my microphone.
it's okay. Doesn't it feel good though to like just have the ability to like just
Yes, move it around.
move it
When we
around?
first did this, oh my gosh, I think I had to like be leaned all forward. I couldn't move it. It was not this setup, but like
Yeah,
during the pandemic or whatever.
yeah. The pandemic setup was not ideal.
Yeah.
It wasn't great.
Mm-hmm.
But that's why I wanted to like. I was like, dude, let's not do it this way. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's get legit.
Yeah.
Let's
I'm
get
glad I
legit.
went with your suggestions because I was, I think, trying to be hasty.
Yeah, no, we don't want to be hasty.
Yeah.
No haste.
Yeah.
No haste is necessary. We've got to do this right.
I agree.
And I want to. I want to keep improving on this too.
Yeah,
I think this
absolutely.
is a good starter setup, and I think it looks
Yeah.
good. I think it sounds good, but I think there's always room for improvement, and I think we should always be open to change.
Yeah.
Yes.
100%.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, welcome back to another episode of According to My Wife.
Yeah.
I hope you guys have been enjoying the podcast because we've been enjoying it,
It's been fun.
and the feedback has been pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I hope it continues to be pretty cool, and I hope it continues to grow.
Yeah.
And I hope our audience continues to grow. And I want to say at a certain point here, we'll get the Patreon ready because we got some other lost episodes, secret
Mhm.
episodes.
Yeah.
And I think that'll be cool for our supportive fan base.
Yeah, I agree. And I hope everybody's enjoying learning about different things because that's a big part of this.
Yeah. We want it to be entertaining, obviously,
Yeah.
but the learning aspect of it is very important. And that has been some of the feedback we've been getting so far.
Oh, good.
People are like our very first episode was on garden gnomes.
Yeah.
And I had multiple people who were like, I don't think I would have ever imagined myself spending 45 minutes learning about garden gnomes, but I
yeah.
did.
Yeah.
People
Okay,
were
well,
like,
that's awesome.
Yeah, they were like, I can't wait to go tell my friends what I know about garden gnomes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a good sign.
Yeah, me
So
too.
I think what we're doing here is it's resonating.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. And I hope it continues to resonate. We are today, as of the recording of this podcast, it is a little less than 4 hours from my birthday.
Ooh, wait, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I didn't mention this to you earlier, but after we record, I'm going out for drinks with Change.
Oh,
He wants to buy me drinks.
I want to go.
Do you want to go?
Well, yeah.
That might be a tough sell for.
Yeah.
Soph's already upset that we had her watch Brooklyn earlier. What did we do earlier when we had her watch? Oh, we went to the gym.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We're just over here trying to improve our lives, and our
Yeah.
daughter just is like, I don't approve of this.
That's right. Yeah.
I do not want to watch your other child
Yeah.
while you just embetter the health.
If we
and
pay her, she'll
if
watch
we pay
it.
her, she will watch.
Yeah.
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 Okay. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Let's pay her.
Okay.
We'll bribe her.
Okay.
A little bribe goes a long way
It
sometimes.
does. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's almost my birthday, and I'm not a big birthday guy.
No, you're not. Not like me.
You're a birthday monster.
Yeah, I like the whole month.
Yeah, you have birthday week, birthday weekend, birthday month,
Yeah.
just birthday year.
I'll take as much as I can.
I'm waiting for the day where you're just like, this is the year of my birthday,
Yeah.
a whole year
Yeah.
worth. Which I don't know. I kind of envy that about you.
Why?
I don't know, because like I just don't really care that much. To me, I'm just like, you know.
It's a big deal. You survived another year in life. We should celebrate that. I know so many people that haven't made it to this age.
You're right. You're
It's
right.
a big deal. And
No, you're right. It
whether
is.
it seems like it's not, it is. We're alive. We're breathing. You're blessed to spend another year on this beautiful earth that we live in.
Yeah, you're right.
It's it's a blessing.
And it's one of my big goals is to live for a long time. So I guess that
Yeah.
should be a milestone every time I hit it.
Absolutely. You should be happy that you have made it another year.
Well, okay, I guess then next week is my birthday week. What are you doing for me?
No, well, it's already.
Oh, now
You're a little late to the
immediate
game.
backtrack.
You're a little late to the
Immediately,
game.
you just gave me that heartfelt speech, and when it came time for action, you immediately backtracked.
You're late. You're 4 hours from your birthday. It's a little late.
I know. My mom asked me what I wanted for my birthday.
What did you ask?
I haven't given her an answer. I don't know.
Really?
I don't know. I don't know what I want.
All right.
I don't want things. Most of the things I want,
I love things.
I like experiences. I like, esoteric achievements.
Oh,
That's what I like.
okay.
I'm into like what am I going to tell my mom? What do you want for your birthday? I want to be a paid regular at a comedy club.
When
I can't get
someone
that.
asks what you want for your birthday.
I know it's physical goods.
Yeah. Like, what do you need?
That's why I don't
You
give an
wanted
answer.
boots? Get some boots.
I don't feel bad about asking my mom to buy me $200 boots.
Why? Your sisters ask for things that are expensive.
I don't know that should be validation for me doing the same thing.
Why not?
I don't know. I don't know. I did have her. She did buy me a $300 gym membership last year that I did not use.
Don't say that.
So I didn't use it.
You did use it sometimes.
I did.
Don't make her feel like crap for buying you something.
I don't want her to feel like it's not to make her feel like crap. Yeah, but I've told her I haven't gone a lot.
I know.
I've been busy and lazy.
Poor Nancy.
Oh, don't. She's fine. She's doing great.
I know.
She was more than happy to give me that gym membership.
All right.
And I went, just not as much as I had intended to.
Yeah.
Which I think is the saga of every gym membership ever.
I still think it's weird that 24-hour fitness isn't actually 24 hours.
I know. Well, some of them are,
weird.
but the one that's near us is not. And that sucks because we live very close to one.
Yeah,
and that
literally
was the main reason I
distance.
got it. And as soon as I got it, I looked up the hours and I was like, it closes at 9. What? That's not 24 hours.
No.
That's not even close.
No. Huh.
Change your name.
Yeah.
Let's start a petition right now.
Should we have little signs?
Yeah. Should we have a clipboard at 24-hour fitness? And
Yeah.
we're protesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, anyway, it's almost my birthday. This episode will come out way after my birthday.
Yes, it will.
At this rate.
Yeah. So we may as well not even talk about your birthday.
Yeah. Fuck my birthday.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah.
I don't. No, but we're going to Lowry's, and I'm happy about that.
Yeah, me too.
If you guys don't know about Lowry's,
It's amazing.
Educate yourselves.
Yeah.
I would like a history of Lowry's episode.
Okay.
That's got to be, there's a thing because they have the salt, Lowry's seasoning salt, right? Which is a business outside of the restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of want to know a little bit more about that.
All right.
I don't know about
Maybe
that.
that'll be your episode.
Maybe it will. I want to know why they wear those silly outfits.
I do too. Are they
Why are
dressed
they-
like pilgrims there?
Yeah, it's weird. There's
Yeah.
like these weird little Dutch servants.
I don't know. Well,
I don't know.
Is that what they are?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I don't know the backstory.
I don't either.
Who was Loud? It's someone's last name, right? What do you got?
There's a little bug.
Uh-oh. Did you get it?
No, it was like a gnat in my shirt.
Uh-oh.
I felt it.
Uh-oh.
It went under my boob.
Oh, no. Was it a squirrel?
Oh.
We got squirrels, critters.
It was what happened to my voice?
Yeah, are you okay? What happened?
I don't know. I just saw a gnat and then I couldn't talk.
You just turned into an 80-year-old woman who smoked cigarettes for 35 years?
Yes. I don't know what just happened.
Yeah, Lowry's. Oh, that is my favorite restaurant. That is every meal, every time I eat there is the best meal in my life.
It is. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although I did recently have one of the best meals of my life ever in downtown LA, Bestia. Oh my God, you guys. We got to go one day. I ate a bunch of stuff that I know you wouldn't like,
Yeah.
but it's Italian food, and I guarantee you'd find something.
Yep.
Or not. I guess I'll just spend the money on myself, since your lack of excitement says you don't want to go to Bestia.
I want to go to Bestia.
See, this
Bestia
is why
sounds amazing.
This is why I don't celebrate my birthday. It's this lack of enthusiasm over here from my wife. She wants a birthday month.
Yeah. I don't get to do as much as you do. I'm always at home with the kids. So
I'm
that's why,
always working.
No, I know. But that's why I'm like, that's why this is about me now. That's why I get really excited for my birthday.
Yeah, my birthday is every day just going out and waiting to go up and do 10 minutes of stand-up comedy and then driving to another place to maybe do another 10 minutes of stand-up.
Yeah.
Although it is fun.
I feel like this is a really complainy intro.
I know. What happened?
I
dude?
don't know.
I'm like, it's my birthday. Fuck everything.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway.
Oh yeah. Okay. Like and subscribe on YouTube. We got to do this every time.
Yeah.
I know Babs, she always rolls her eyes when I start doing it.
Whatever.
We got to get support.
No, I know.
You want this podcast to work?
I like that you do this.
Or do you want it to be a failure?
I would forget. So you do your thing.
Please like and subscribe on YouTube if you are watching on YouTube. If you are listening on Apple Podcasts, please subscribe and leave us a review. If you are on Spotify Podcasts, please follow us and give us a 5-star rating. Also on Spotify, there's a little section at the bottom where I ask a question every episode. And I can do that. And Babs, I guess you could be involved in asking that question too. And our listeners can respond.
Oh, yeah.
We got one response on the first episode. It was LJ, but he responded.
Wait, the paragraphs?
No, it was no. There's a part on Spotify at the bottom at the end of the description where it's like I don't know. I think the question was like, "What did you think of the first episode?"
Oh,
yeah, and they can respond.
Oh, LJ, thank you.
Yes.
I love LJ.
Of course. How could you not?
Is
love
he going to
LJ?
come out tonight?
Probably not. No, this will probably just be in Long Beach.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Um,
He's just so fun.
I love LJ.
Yeah,
He's my
I like
guy.
he has good energy.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
I want to have him on my podcast one day.
he can be on ours.
But what are we gonna do? We only have 2 seats
We could stand over there.
with just
I don't know.
with no microphone.
I don't
We'll just
know.
yell responses.
Yeah,
We have 2 microphones.
that's very true.
That'll be a phase 2.
yeah.
Phase two podcast studio. I want to have 4 mics so that we
Alright.
can do, according to my wife, we can have guests.
That'd be cool.
I think it'd be fun.
All right.
I would like to hear other people's responses to
Yeah.
your fun tales.
Yeah, me too.
And your silly earrings.
Okay. They're cool earrings.
Sorry, that's not an insult.
Yeah, no, I know.
Silly means cool.
It's okay. I'm fine.
You stink bug.
That doesn't. No one knows what you're talking about.
Well, we can explain it.
I know.
It's the power of a podcast.
I know.
So we're now teaching our youngest daughter about bad words because she had some moments in school where another kid was using a lot of bad words, so she started picking up on it and she was cussing a lot. She's in kindergarten. That's a bad report to get about your kindergartner. That she's
Yes.
cussing a lot.
Yes.
So we're teaching her about bad words. So anytime that she has repeated a bad word, we tell her that's a bad word. So she now has this treasure trove of bad words in her head, and she just polices us like a little narc.
Yeah, like I can't say crap anymore.
No, she'll be like, "Did you said a bad word?"
Yeah.
Yeah, she will. Literally, the other day I was on the phone and I was on a work-related phone call, and she burst into the room and heard me, and she was like, "Did you said a bad word?" And I was like, "Yeah." So now we have to find alternatives.
Yeah.
Like we can't call somebody an idiot anymore
Yeah. Or stupid.
or stupid. She'll be like, "That's a mean word.
Yeah.
That's don't say that. That's
and we
a bad
want to
word."
set a good example.
Yeah. So a new one we came up with is stink bug.
Yeah.
It's so ridiculous.
Yeah.
I feel silly every time I say it, but
Yeah,
it is
I
kind
like
of
it.
funny at the same
Yeah.
time.
I like calling people stink bugs now.
Yeah. Look at that stink bug.
Yes. I guess I can't say stupid stink bug, huh?
No, you can't say stupid stink bug.
Damn it.
All right,
right,
let's
I'm
get
not-
into it. What
okay.
are we learning about today,
We're going
Babs?
to learn about milk.
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 Okay, does a body good.
Yeah, it does.
Okay,
What?
I don't like milk.
Oh, I don't either.
I don't like milk.
Me too.
Don't like milk.
Me too.
Whatever.
Does that matter?
Doesn't matter. We'll just go the other camera angles.
Okay.
Fuck it.
Um,
Yeah, no, I don't like milk, not at all.
Yeah.
But I do like cheese.
Well, yeah.
I like dairy. I
Yeah.
like dairy, but like I always had friends that they drink a cold glass of milk, like a big one, and it just
Ew.
grossed me out.
I don't like milk either. And I remember as a kid, my mom would drink milk with ice cubes in it.
Oh gosh.
I always thought that was weird. I don't think she does that anymore. I don't know why she used to do it then. And I don't know. I'm not a big milk fan personally. I think milk tastes bad. I think it smells weird. I don't like milk.
I do oat milk now.
I do almond milk.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I actually came across this because there's a story I heard about Al Capone,
Mm-hmm.
and it like involved the milk industry and like supposedly
Was he bootlegging milk?
no, supposedly he's the reason why that we have expiration dates on milk because of like a family member got like sick and like I don't know this whole thing, but like I actually couldn't find like legitimate evidence that this is 100% true.
Yeah.
And so because of that, I was like, well, I can't do that. But then I ended up going down this rabbit hole about milk, and I was like, well, I guess we're doing
We're doing milk. You know what that story just reminded me of? The Al Capone thing. It reminded me of the episode of The Simpsons where they were milking rats in the back of Moe's bar.
yeah, I remember
that's what that reminded me of.
Oh God, I love The Simpsons.
Yeah, and it was
They're
like
so
because it
great.
was like the mafia guys.
Yeah.
They were like, well, shut it down, shut
Wait,
it down.
Is that why they did that though? Because the Al Capone.
I get maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's a reference to like a
Maybe I think it's like a
thing.
known story, but I don't know that there's any like truth behind it. Like
Yeah.
I don't know if it's real.
That's funny, dude.
That is funny. I forgot
Man,
about
Al
that.
Capone, he had his fingers in everything, even in milk.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
funny. All right.
What was the guy's name on Simpsons? The mob.
I don't remember. I don't know that I ever knew his name.
Oh,
I think it's probably Tony something, right?
Oh, I think it probably was Tony.
I don't know.
Yeah. All right. So milk, it does a body good.
But does it though?
I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
Okay.
And also, got milk were big slogans from the past that everyone our age probably remembers.
Dude, milk got shoved down our throats.
It really did. Yeah.
And I remember at a certain point in my life feeling a little guilty that I didn't like milk.
I felt guilty.
Yeah, because
Why?
the advertising campaigns were so much like,
Yeah.
if you want to be strong, milk does a body good. Got milk. Everybody loves milk. Look at these powerful people. Everybody who's important and strong and
Yeah.
healthy. Milk. And
I
I was
don't-
like, I don't like milk. Am I going to
Yeah.
die young? Am I?
Yeah.
Maybe it's why I'm so, got these skinny little wrists.
Little tiny wrists.
I don't know.
I always hated that they had the milk mustache.
Yeah, that was gross
It
too.
grossed me out. And like, who likes their lip to be wet? And like that,
Yeah.
wipe that crap off.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't like seductively drink a glass of milk and then just have milk on your top lip and just like, oh, I feel good. That's gross, dude.
Yeah, and you're not like sexy with milk on your lip.
Yeah, no, nothing sexy about that.
No.
Although I think they were trying to paint a slightly different picture.
They were?
Well, yeah, milk, white substance.
No, that's
I think
where
there
your
was,
head's
I
going.
well, I think there was enough people who thought about
I
it
never
that way.
thought about that.
Well, you're not a dude.
No, I know.
Well, yeah, I'm sure. I guarantee there were some dudes that I guarantee like there was, you know, how they had like those weird sex terms like a dirty Sanchez or like what, you know those.
There's like a
I'm
got
sure
milk?
someone that was like, well, gave her a milk mustache.
Shut up.
Guaranteed.
Oh my gosh.
100%.
Maybe.
Yeah.
The Got Milk campaign was actually one of the most successful campaigns in American history.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was everywhere.
It was everywhere.
Billboards, sides of buses,
Do you
commercials.
think people that are younger than us know about the Got? Like they everyone's heard of it, right?
I don't know. Honestly, maybe not.
Wow.
Because they kind of stopped that a long time ago.
Yeah, they
and
did.
kids, everyone now, there's milk, all sorts of different types of milk.
Yeah, that's a good point too. Actually, yeah, there is like so many different alternatives that I guess.
Yeah, almond milk, oat milk, cashew milk,
Yeah.
coconut milk.
Yeah.
Where's
and
all these milk? How do they milk?
I don't know.
There's so much milk.
Where's all these milk?
Where's all these milk? Let's put that on a T-shirt.
Yeah.
That's some merch right there.
That's pretty funny.
Where's all these milk? According to my wife.
Most children grow up drinking milk, and it's been a staple in bowls of cereal for decades. So
That was the only application for milk.
okay, but did
that
you
was
drink
acceptable.
your cereal after your? I'm sorry.
The
Did you
milk?
drink your milk after your cereal?
Uh,
Were you one of those?
I
And
don't.
it's okay if you were.
Well, I think maybe under certain circumstances, yes. Like if I ate a bowl of cornflakes, like a bland, regular kind of, which
You
obviously
probably never ate
at certain
cornflakes.
no, at certain points I definitely did.
Did you put a lot of sugar on them?
did, yeah.
How gross.
Just
Why did
ruined
we
it.
do that?
Yeah, the sugar milk.
Yes.
the little powdery
Well, just like all the
sand milk.
sugar, like just tons of sugar. Did you ever have grape nuts?
Yeah, I would have had grape nuts. Yeah,
You've had grape nuts?
yeah. I would have.
I
had
did
grape
too,
nuts,
and I
yeah.
remember thinking they were gross, but I kept eating them.
I remembered a lot of cereal kind of being gross, but for some reason I ate it.
I hated Apple Jacks.
I didn't really like Apple Jacks either.
Yeah,
that
and
was
then
not a good
remember
one.
those little puffs? They were like brownish white
Kicks?
with the frog. Is that it?
Smacks?
I don't know. Anyway,
The frog was Smacks.
there was these little puffs. They were so disgusting.
Yeah, those were Kicks.
Oh,
Kix
so
Kicks.
gross.
I went through a Kicks phase. I liked them.
Ew.
I liked those.
Really? I think they
Dude.
were puffed rice.
They were, yeah. They were.
Yeah, they
it
were
was like
so
toasted
gross.
rice puffs.
Ugh.
Yeah. I was a big Trix. I liked Trix a lot.
Is that the ones with the
rabbit?
bunny and like
Yeah.
the different colors?
Tricks are for kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
Trix.
Kicks.
Didn't you just say you just didn't like Kicks?
Oh wait,
Isn't that what I just said?
yeah. I think you're thinking. I think Kicks was the round balls.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
Well, the round balls were corn puffs, right?
Oh, are you talking about?
I'm talking about puffed rice. Have you ever had puffed rice cereal?
Oh my God! What? No,
It's the
hold
most
on.
disgusting thing ever.
Oh, what are they? What are they called?
I don't know.
Oh, it's gonna drive me crazy.
I know, me too.
Oh God, I can picture it. Corn pops.
No, they're not corn.
I don't know. I guess I don't know what you're talking about. I'm
That's okay.
picturing Kicks.
What are corn pops?
Corn pops. You definitely had corn pops
Like
for
the
sure.
yellow ones?
Yeah, they were like yellow ones.
I loved pops.
Yeah.
We just called them pops, right? We're going off on a whole.
And I guess this is a cereal episode
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Dude, Lucky Charms were fire. The pinnacle for me. The pinnacle. Okay. Peanut butter crunch. Amazing.
Yeah.
It's harsh on your gums. It's harsh on your mouth.
Peanut butter crunch.
It's like eating peanut butter rocks almost. It's Captain Crunch, but the peanut butter version.
Oh yeah. Oh, Captain
All
Crunch
Captain
is
Crunch,
awful on the roof of your mouth.
But all Captain Crunch varieties, so good.
I used to like to let it sit till it got a little soggy.
Yeah, you got to kind of let it get sogged
Yeah.
up a little bit.
I also really liked Fruity Pebbles.
Fruity Pebbles were good. Cocoa Pebbles were
Cocoa
good.
Pebbles.
The pinnacle for me for a long time, and I ate a lot of this shit, which might explain my horrible body.
What?
Reese's Peanut Butter Puffs.
Oh, okay.
Those were the best. Those
were those around when we were kids?
so good. Probably when we were like a little older. Like I remember eating a lot of that in like junior high.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
My
want to say
mom
that
never
like
bought
mid
those.
90s, late 90s,
Okay.
that type of stuff.
All
But that was
right.
the only time. That was the only acceptable area where I added milk
Yeah.
to anything cereal.
Okay.
That was it.
All right. Well, so let's learn about some facts about milk.
Let's learn about milk facts.
Okay.
The
Milk
facts of milk.
The facts of milk.
Like the facts of life.
Yes, but milk.
But milk.
Milk is actually it's actually white because of its fat content.
It's very fatty.
Yeah, milk is 87% water, but the fat and protein inside reflect light, making it appear white.
Okay.
Yeah.
White milk.
A milking cow can produce up to 6 gallons of milk a day and around there's something wrong with my notes. Can produce up to 6 gallons of milk a day and around 300 gallons a year. There's the number 2. Oh, 2,300 gallons a year.
It's a lot of milk.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why I was confused. I put a space.
Did you ever go to a dairy farm like for a field trip when you were a kid?
Actually, there was somewhere, I feel like in Snohomish or something, where I had to drive by a dairy farm, and it smelled really bad.
I remember, I think the place was Hollandia Farms. And I remember going on a field trip there in like maybe first or second grade. Like I was really young.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't remember anything about it except that they gave us free milk.
Huh.
I think that was the benefit. You got a little milk carton.
Huh.
Yeah.
I personally, I know that there's a lot of like controversy with how they treat animals and stuff in the dairy farms. And I know that.
Yeah.
But we're just going to learn about milk.
Yeah. We're not out here trying to make statements. We're not defending the milk giants.
No.
We're not defending big milk.
Yeah.
We're just discussing.
We're just discussing.
This is a healthy discussion.
That's right.
About the unhealthiest beverage ever.
Maybe not.
Okay.
If you add a pinch of...
Well, hold on here. Now you sound like you're kind of on big milk side with that one.
Oh my gosh. No.
Have you been fed some propaganda here?
No.
I want to know your sources might be
I don't
tainted,
like milk.
like sour milk.
I don't like milk.
All right.
If you add a pinch of salt or baking soda to your milk, as soon as it is opened, it can actually last nearly a week longer than its expected expiration. Yes. Milk is apparently the only food that you could survive entirely on with nothing else.
Oh, God, but what would your body be like?
It contains all 9 essential amino acids that the human body requires and also contains vitamin C. You will not get scurvy.
Well, that's good to know.
Mm-hmm.
But what is a milk body? Like 100%? Like, and who has put that to the test?
I don't know. They just know.
They just know.
They just know.
I would like. Okay, so what was that? What was that documentary? Super Size Me.
Yeah.
I want Super Milk Me.
Oh. Yeah.
I want to see what a human body will look like and function like, sustaining entirely off of
Just
milk
milk
for 30 days.
All right.
Because something tells me like high cholesterol and a heart attack is at the end of that month.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. But apparently you can survive entirely just
or you
solely
just grow
on,
really huge tits.
even if you were a man.
Yeah. Yes.
Um,
More so if you're a man.
Jeez.
What if that turned out to be a thing? That's the new breast augmentation diet. This is a 30-day milk diet.
Yeah. Well, they also have like hormone. I mean, they pump a lot of stuff in milk nowadays.
I know. That's what I'm saying. All
so
the
who
hormones
knows?
in it.
Yeah.
And at its
antibiotics, all this crap.
excuse me. And at its core, milk from a cow is designed to grow cows.
It's not designed to grow cows.
Well, but
it's actually designed
That's what I'm saying.
to feed a baby
and
cow.
to make a baby cow grow.
Yeah.
It is to grow a cow.
Okay, I see what you're.
It is
doing
not.
there.
It's human consumption of it is a little weird.
Yeah.
And who was the first person that figured that out?
Well, we're gonna get into a lot of things.
So there's gonna be a weird guy at the end of this tale.
No, there's not. There's not.
It sucked on some cow titties.
Ew! Stop.
Sorry, we'll cut that out. Or will be.
It also contains every nutrient that we need in our bodies. In America, the nation goes through roughly 21 billion gallons of milk annually.
How much?
21 billion.
Wow.
Yes.
That's a lot of milk.
It is. A lactating cow can drink nearly 30 to 50 gallons of water a day and even more during hotter months of the year.
It's a lot of water.
It's a lot of water, yeah. Well, they can produce around 2,300 gallons of milk in a year.
Yeah, I mean, that's a lot, but that's a lot of water. Like, I mean,
I never knew they drank that much.
that's a lot of resources here for milk.
Yeah.
Why doesn't everyone just have like, a cow?
I know.
It would make sense.
It would make sense. Well, I think people used to. at some point.
True.
Yeah. You know that cool milky strip in our galaxy referred to as the Milky Way?
Yes.
According to Greek mythology, Zeus's wife, Hera, I think it's Hera,
Hera.
was pushing baby Hercules away. I'm assuming like away from her.
Mm-hmm.
And several drops of milk fell from her breast into the sky. Milky Way is a translation from the Greek term milky circle.
So our galaxy is
Breast milk.
titty milk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. India is the world's largest milk producing country.
That makes sense because cow's sacred in India, right?
Yeah, I believe they are.
It seems like that's an odd way to treat a sacred animal, though.
Well,
They
apparently
just pump its milk and then sell it all over the world.
Yeah, well, I guess their like biggest seller is powdered milk.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Powdered milk.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know.
just
but
add water, is that?
Well, I think so. And also that's great for like, underdeveloped areas where you're not able to have like a refrigerator and you know what I mean?
True.
Yeah. So
Yeah, underdeveloped areas where they have little access to fresh water.
yeah. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just saying this isn't even in my notes. This is just what I remember.
Dang, look at you. Just absorbing information
That's right.
like water absorbs powdered milk.
That's right. Yeah. The world's rarest cheese and most expensive cheese is made from donkey milk and sold by a Serbian cheesemonger for $500 a pound.
Wow.
Yeah.
Donkey milk cheese.
Yeah. Did you know cheesemonger is just a person that sells like cheese and dairy products?
No. It
Yeah.
sounds so much more menacing. Like
I think
criminal.
it sounds like a mafia thing.
Yeah.
Like these guys are like bad to deal with, but they're
you
really
don't want to
just
mess with those cheesemongers.
hell no. But no, it's just somebody that sells cheese.
Just a
And-
regular old
yeah,
cheese guy.
It's just a cheese guy.
All right.
In pre-refrigeration days, Russians would often put a frog in their milk jug to keep the milk fresh.
Okay. A frog.
Yes.
Put a little frog in there.
I know. While most mammals secrete their milk from a breast or a nipple, the platypus secretes milk through its skin, allowing the animal's baby to suckle the milk from its fur.
So it's just like it sweats milk.
Yeah.
Platypus milk sweat.
Yep. It's gross. In Saudi Arabia, Africa, Asia, Australia, and parts of Europe, they have camel dairies. Camels have to be hand milked because they will not produce milk if they are stressed or scared. Camel milk also contains twice as much vitamin C as cow's milk. Twice as much.
You know, it's funny, like you're saying all these different things and these different like milks and whatever, and it just like I think about it, I'm like, ew, camel milk, gross.
Mm-hmm.
But why is that any less gross than a cow's milk?
I don't know.
It's not. It shouldn't be.
Yeah.
It's just another animal's
People
milk.
drink goat's milk.
It's true. Yeah.
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 Milk.
Milk.
Just milk.
Milk.
I wonder what camel's milk tastes like.
I'm a little curious. Maybe we should go. Where do they do that?
All over.
All right, let's go.
Saudi Arabia, Africa, Asia, Australia, and parts of Europe.
I kind of want that donkey milk cheese.
Yeah, well, that's a Serbian cheesemonger, and it's $500 a pound.
Wait, I thought donkeys isn't like a donkey is like a hybrid animal.
A donkey is
isn't
a
it?
donkey. No, you're thinking of a mule.
Oh, a mule.
A mule's a donkey and a horse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought a donkey was that. I don't know. I
No,
guess.
a donkey's a donkey.
All right.
They're
You're the animal guy. So.
they're oh my gosh, what is it called? I almost said a burro, but that's
A burro is a donkey.
yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, we can move on.
Yeah. Anyway, pigeons, which are not a mammal, produce a milk-like substance in their throat for their babies when they are born. This substance is called crop milk, and it provides their babies with necessary nutrients. Also, a baby pigeon is called a squab.
Squab.
Yeah.
How long before like hipsters start demanding? What did you say it was called?
Crop milk.
Crop milk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I have a hazelnut latte with crop milk,
Yeah.
please?
Yeah. Ew.
It's just pigeon milk vomit.
Ugh, gross. Yeah. As an experiment, chickens were fed crop milk and their growth rate went up 40%. Humans have been drinking milk for approximately 6,000 years, which was before humans evolved the milk gene, which is how our bodies are able to digest milk, cow's milk. Since we developed the milk gene, we are able to digest milk from an early age, and this gene is called lactase persistence.
So we had genetically evolved
We've evolved as humans.
to being able to consume milk,
Mm-hmm.
animal milk.
Yeah. Well, I think mostly cow's milk, but animal milk, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So how many like ancient people just died And
A
they were like,
lot.
we're not going to stop drinking milk.
Yeah.
We will genetically evolve.
Well, actually, they did find human bodies that were like 6,000 years old. Before that, we're aware of the gene mutation,
Uh-huh.
that they could tell from like teeth samples that they had been drinking milk
Yeah.
before the bodies were able to digest it properly from the enzyme,
Crazy.
or from the milk gene rather.
So how were they digesting it pre-milk gene?
They probably
Just
just
had
were like
severe
bloated.
diarrhea?
Yeah, they probably didn't feel very good.
So
They just kept drinking it though.
So does that mean that modern day people who are lactose intolerant lack the milk gene?
No, not necessarily. I'll actually talk a little bit about that,
Okay.
but we're not getting too deep into any of these. It's just like baseline milk facts.
You're not going to deep dive milk-related diarrhea?
No.
Okay, that's good.
No.
That's good.
Yeah,
Because that would be a gross episode.
That would be so gross. This occurred from gene mutations. Once the mutation occurred, it spread quickly, being a huge advantage over. Spread quickly, being carried on through parents to their children. People who carried the lactase persistence genes had a huge advantage over people who did not carry it, and it is evidence of a form of human natural selection that took place thousands of years ago.
Dang, man. So at some point, nature was like, these
Yeah.
people who can't process milk, they got to go.
Yeah, it was a form of natural selection. Yeah, which is really interesting because even though we don't realize, like humans have evolved.
That's crazy. So that, like, will certain conditions that we live with now, like thousands of years from now, they'll be like, oh, based on this time frame where a lot of these things happen, like the humans genetically evolved to like live in, I don't know.
Yeah, we're gonna lose our pinkies eventually.
Really?
I don't know, but I just feel like something's gonna happen that we're gonna be like, wow, they don't have this anymore or that anymore. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know, because like they're always like this talk about like global warming and it's going to be so much hotter or harsh weather conditions or whatever in the future. Like, will we genetically like evolve?
Yeah.
Like we did to be able to consume milk? I don't know. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I mean,
it
obviously,
is.
I know like humans evolve.
Yeah.
But that's
one way that we have, which I didn't know.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Fermented milk, also known as yogurt, is a way of breaking down those milk sugar enzymes and making it easier to digest. In people who become lactose intolerant, the lactase persistent gene is turned off after weaning years. Yes.
Not a yogurt fan.
That's okay. I like yogurt.
I don't like yogurt.
I do.
I think it's an extension of like me not just generally being a big fan of milk.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. Yogurt is just like I like, okay, so like yogurt as like an ingredient in like sauces or something like that, like Greek
I don't
yogurt,
like that at all.
things like that. I don't mind that.
I
Like
think that's gross.
like tzatziki sauce and like in like Middle Eastern food and Greek food and stuff like that. Like that's yogurt based.
Yeah.
I don't mind yogurt based like sauces or dressings or stuff like that, but just the spoonful of just slimy yogurt is just so gross.
I think it depends on the yogurt brand. There's a lot of yogurt brands out there that are a little too liquidy. I like more like of a thick yogurt that's
It's just mush,
I like it.
There's no form, It's just a
guess.
blob.
I like it.
I don't eat blobs.
Yeah. I like custard. I like pudding. I like
Okay,
yogurt.
I like frozen stuff like that. Frozen yogurt, frozen custard, that type stuff.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
a little-
I'm actually more talking custard that's not frozen, but yeah.
I don't mind custard as like
Like a donut that's got like custard filling. I
Ooh,
always
yeah,
loved
see?
those.
Not big on that.
I always loved
I
them.
don't know.
I like
It's
them.
just an unnecessary sliminess
Yeah.
that I don't think needs to be there.
Okay.
Not necessary.
Yeah.
All right, yogurt. Okay.
So anyway, that's the end of my milk rant.
That's the milk rant.
That's
So it's a rant.
I guess
This
so, yeah.
episode is a rant on milk.
On milk. My sources are evolution.berkeley.edu, Oxford Dictionary, abcnews.go.com, ucmpberkeley.edu, science.org, and 15facts.com.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the platypus milk sweat is very interesting.
Yeah, I thought there was some interesting stuff in there. Mostly the evolution of like our genetic ability to.
Yeah, that's very interesting. I would have never. I mean, obviously, humans can't consume certain things or
Yeah.
will die.
Uh-huh.
But I never once thought about the fact that maybe we weren't initially genetically designed to consume milk.
Yeah.
That's strange.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
You were right. It was Honey Smacks with the frog.
Honey smacks. Yeah.
Those were disgusting. I hated those.
I wasn't I wasn't super big on those.
Yeah.
Those weren't my favorite.
Yeah, I did not like them. But they were really cheap. You could get like an off-brand
Yeah.
and like a huge bag of them. And so
How
I
much?
remember
How much was like the breakfast of our youth? Just like the worst possible foods.
awful.
Like looking back on it.
Yeah.
Pop-Tarts.
Yeah.
Cereal is just pure sugar.
Yeah, not good for you.
And then you just dump a bunch of hormone milk on it.
Yeah. I ate a lot of cream of wheat growing up with bananas.
I didn't eat cream of wheat.
I remember one time eating cream of wheat in front of your dad, and your dad mentioned that it was like a food for people in poverty.
Well, you
like,
you
yeah.
do eat like a pilgrim.
Very true. Honestly, cream of wheat's so good. You have to cook it right though. You gotta add a little salt and sugar and butter. And
Yeah, I don't think I've
bananas.
ever eaten cream of wheat.
So good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do miss cereal though. Like I wish at this point in my life, like I swear, like the more and more like you get older and it's easier to really get unhealthy and get fat,
Yeah.
you know? I crave indulgent foods. And
Yes.
cereal is one of those things. Like
I don't really care about cereal anymore.
I would love it. I would love a bowl. Even right now, Reese's peanut butter puffs, I would love a bowl of that.
I always liked Honey Nut Cheerio. No, what's the one where it's like there's like flakes and clusters and all kinds of stuff.
Honey bunches of oats.
Honey bunches of oats.
Honey bunches of
I always
oats was
liked honey
good.
bunches of oats.
Honey bunches. I used to say that a lot. I used to say that in a funny way when I was a kid, and we all thought it was really hilarious.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
that's
Honey
cute.
bunches of oats.
You used to say it like that?
Yeah, and everyone would be like, "You're so funny."
Oh, you were always funny.
That's my comedian origin story.
That's
Honey bunches
cute.
of oats. Shout out Vince. Vince will probably listen to this. I'm gonna be like, "Honey bunches of oats." I do miss cereal though.
Yeah.
I think there was a brief period there when we were like new to like buying ridiculous amounts of shit at Costco, where we bought like the Captain Crunch like multi-box thing.
Yeah.
Those were good times.
Yeah. I don't even know if they have those right now.
I don't know.
I don't know. I never look at the cereal. I don't care.
Me neither. It's something that's just gone from my understanding of consumable foods.
Yeah.
It's not something I think about anymore.
Yeah.
But now talking about it, I'm like, man, cereal was good.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm fine without it.
I miss those days of just being able to really just eat like shit
Yeah.
and not get super fat
Yeah, I
and
know.
have the risk of a heart attack.
I know.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Very sad.
It is sad.
All right. Well, I think I want to call that episode. Well, I guess we'll see what the fun fact is. Why do you always look so mad when I'm like, I'm going to call? I have to figure out the name of the episode. And you're just like,
my face just does things. I don't know.
your face just goes angry
I don't know what it's doing.
whenever I do my job. This is my job over here,
Oh,
and
okay,
you are
my
upset.
face has a mind of its own. Okay, I literally have no idea what it's doing.
All right, fair enough. I
Yeah.
think something about something about evolution,
Okay,
human evolution, and the platypus milk sweat.
I don't like that. That sounds too like sci-fi.
It does sound pretty sci-fi.
Yeah.
All right. For genetics, milk, evolution.
Camel milk? I don't know.
Camel. Pigeon milk.
Camel dairies.
The
Camel
pigeon.
farm.
Pigeon dairy.
Crop milk squab.
Crop milk squab and the platypus milk sweat.
Oh no, that's too much.
Platypus milk sweat just sounds
That's
really gross.
disgusting. Yeah.
All right.
All right. Fun fact.
Fun fact.
Fun fact. The milk industry in the 1800s and into the early 1900s was anything but healthy. During that time, milk had very high bacteria contents and also contained toxin compounds. An 1800 analysis of some milk in New Jersey found liquefying colonies of bacteria to be so numerous that the researchers abandoned the count. Many dairymen used tricks to increase profit margins. Milk would often be watered down. Sometimes the water would contain a little gelatin to give the appearance of a thick milk consistency. Milk would be colored with chalk or plaster dust to give it a bright white look.
Chalky milk.
Yeah, or plaster dust, which is not good for you to
They're
drink.
just mixing concrete mix
Yeah,
inside
disgusting.
some milk.
Dairymen would also fake the look of rich cream that sits on the top of fresh milk using pureed calf brains.
Oh.
If I know.
Oh.
If the
Here
milk,
I am complaining about milk these days.
I know. Trust me.
Never once did I like open up one of those little cardboard things of milk as a kid and get some pureed calf brains in
Yeah.
there.
Oh gosh, yes. If the milk was going bad before it was sold, dairymen would add formaldehyde. This was also used in the meatpacking industry back then. Formaldehyde to make the meat look not bad.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like milk so much less now.
Yeah. Well, no, this was like the
I know, but just the history of it just makes me, ugh.
I know. Worms would sometimes be found in milk, and because of milk being thinned with stagnant water, that's where the milk or the worms were derived from.
This is a disgusting fun fact.
I know.
This is not a fun fact.
No, it is.
This is a horrifying fact.
Other things that were found in milk would sometimes be sticks, hair, bugs, blood, pus, and manure. Yeah.
Good God.
It was estimated that the citizens of Indianapolis in the late 1800s consumed around 2,000 pounds of manure a year.
A measurable amount of
I don't
manure
know how
consumption.
they were even able to do that, but they did.
That's the name of the episode. A measurable amount of manure consumption.
That's disgusting.
I know. We can't do that.
Many adults and children became incredibly sick and even died from the milk that they drank. In the 1850s, a French microbiologist by the name of Louis Pasteur, I think it's Pasteur or Pasteur.
Pasteurized.
Hold on. Developed a system in which milk would be heated to 120 to 140 degrees for 20 minutes to kill bacteria. This process would go on to be known as pasteurization in honor of him. Pasteurization would not become a standard in America until the 1930s. He discovered it in the 1850s.
So pasteurization is named after a man.
French microbiologist.
Isn't it funny how some people's last names just become a thing?
Yeah, and like you have no idea.
Yeah, like Disney, right?
Yeah,
When you say Disneyland, you barely associate that idea with a man's name.
Yeah, but when you think about it in any other term, like Martinelli Land.
Yeah, Martinelli
Land. How
Land.
dumb is that
Yeah,
sounding?
no, Martinelli Land would not be the happiest place
Or
on
like
earth.
even like my maiden name, Ralston Land.
Yeah.
How stupid does that sound?
Yeah, pasteurization,
Yeah.
Ralstonization.
Yeah.
That just doesn't have the same ring.
Yeah, no, sounds stupid.
Okay, so, oh God, man. Milk
Yeah.
really did not do a body good back then.
Not back then, but now I guess, it just really depends on the person. So
What a bummer if you died from milk.
Yeah. Well, and
A
people did.
milk-related death.
So there was actually a guy who was like super upset about like the milk industry back in the 1800s, and he even like would give out pamphlets that said like you're poisoning people, like you're a child killer.
Wow.
Yeah, it was kind of gnarly. I can't
Pus
remember his
milk.
name. Yeah.
Oh, calf brain milk.
Yeah.
Oh, gross.
Yeah. Really disgusting.
That's why whenever you're always like, oh, the time travel question, like you're always like, I would like to go back to the 1800s. I'm like, I don't think you would.
Yeah.
I don't think you would
Maybe
like
for
to go
like
back.
a day, maybe like 2 hours. I don't know.
If you could go on like a field trip.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
A quick field trip.
Yeah.
But if you had to go back there and live for like a month,
Oh no, that
I don't
would be
think
too
we would
much.
survive.
I don't think so either. I would be dead.
yeah.
Yeah.
We would get deathly ill
Yeah.
in like the first 2 days.
Yeah, I would have died.
Yeah.
From like E. coli or something.
Yeah, E. coli and
Yeah.
milk,
Salmonella. I don't
calf
know.
brain milk.
Yeah.
Oh, gross.
Yeah.
Well,
My sources are smithsonianmag.com.
we ended this one on a sour note.
Yeah. But
Yeah, that's a good pun for you. All right. Wow. Well, I mean, all the names I can think of for this are just disgusting.
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
I don't know what to do here.
Was that a bad one to do?
No, I think it was very interesting. I can't find a fun name out of all this
Yeah.
disgusting facts. Pigeon milk, chalky. I'll have to think about this one.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm coming up with it on air.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to
Gonna have
listen
to
to
sit
this.
on that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give this a good listen
Yeah.
and figure out where to go here.
Yeah.
Something platypus, I thought was good, but then just milk sweat
What
is
about formaldehyde or?
also off. These are all terrible
know.
things.
I know.
There's nothing good about
I know.
all those
But
words.
my whole point of choosing milk is because I went down a rabbit hole and learned so many things that I had no idea.
Right.
I didn't know people used to put chalk in plaster dust
Right.
in milk. I didn't know kids were dying from drinking milk. Like
Right.
I didn't know the dairymen were putting formaldehyde and brains in the milk.
It's very interesting. It is
Yeah.
interesting in a very stomach churning, disgusting way.
Hey, this is where this is going to go sometimes. Sometimes
That's
it's
fine.
not going to be all roses and fun and,
That's fine.
it's going to be a little morbid here.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Morbid is fine.
Yeah.
That's why we're doing this here, because we want a variety.
We do want a variety.
You
Yes.
can't just be like the history of Sweden, you know?
You can't just be like, everything's hilarious, because like some things are like funny, but like some things are also really interesting.
Yeah, and some things are really disgusting, like calf brains and
Yes.
milk cream.
That's right.
All
All right.
right. Well, that's it. That's another episode.
That's right.
Thank you guys for listening and or watching or both.
Yes.
We really appreciate the support. Again, please like and subscribe. If you are watching on YouTube, leave a comment, share it with a friend. If you are listening on Apple Podcasts, please make sure that you subscribe, leave us a review. And if you're listening on Spotify, follow and give us a 5-star rating. Also, there is going to be a question at the bottom of every episode that you can answer and participate, and you can be part of According to My Wife.
That's right.
You could be part of the experience. Thank you guys again for listening.
Thank
Follow
you.
us on Instagram at According to My Wife. You can follow me at Rick Martinelli Comedy. You can follow Babs at bilbo.babbins. If you would like to know where my upcoming stand-up comedy shows are, go to rickmartinellicomedy.com. And also, we're on TikTok now.
Yep.
So if you are enjoying the clips or you enjoy the podcast and you don't want to follow us on Instagram, follow us on TikTok.
Whatever kind of social media you do, we'll probably be there.
We'll be there.
Yeah.
I'm going to set up a Facebook page too.
Okay.
Which is a weird thing to say now in 2023.
I know.
But it's still, so many people are still on it.
Yeah.
And that trips me out.
That's fine.
You can follow me on Facebook too. Just search Rick Martinelli.
Yeah.
All right. That's it. That's the episode.
We'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week. Go get a bowl of cereal with some pigeon milk.
Crop milk.
Crop milk.
Yep.
Get a vanilla latte with crop milk.
Ugh.
All right. See you guys.
Toodles.